Well, I mean, to answer the question, I mean, how's the market? I mean, read, read, read. And listen, listen, listen. Because, and I also understand if somebody's just giving you, oftentimes that's a what I would call a small talk question. It's just curious, and I think have an answer, but you have your standard answer that just says, things are going well. I mean, we see some movement in different pockets or whatever, because if you down the market too quickly, it can seem doom and gloom, or that you're not aware of something, or maybe you conflict with what the latest headline was in the newspaper that said it was hot, and then you're going to be judged as, wow, you must not be a successful agent. Conversely, if your standard answer is, oh, it's so crazy and this is the busiest I've been in my life, you may be sending off signals that, one, you're either not that sophisticated, or two, you're too busy to talk to them. And you don't need them. And so you have to understand why somebody's asking you that, and be very careful, I think, how fast and how quickly you answer that. So, but let's take the example that it's not a small talk question, it's not a cocktail party, and that somebody's actually asking you in earnest. Maybe it's a neighbor, maybe it's somebody in your kid's school, and they're actually thinking about listing their home. And you really want to understand statistics, and you need to know submarkets, you need to know neighborhoods, how those behave, and really have a coherent, cogent answer. And different price points are affected in different ways. For instance, if you are at the median price or below, oftentimes that's really a function of interest rates. If interest rates are low, the market's going to do well. As they increase, it's going to start to affect it deeply. If you're in the middle, high, maybe entry-level luxury, oftentimes that's dictated largely by the stock market. If the stock market is doing well, 401ks are rich, people are feeling really good. And if you're in that uber luxury market, it's a totally different set of factors. And there's tons to unpack there, but I mean, it's how stock valuations work. I mean, what companies are in town, what is the source of that wealth that's being created. So there's a whole bunch of different issues to unpack there.